Arizona and Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils, where Sparky and his gang have been sharpening those pitchforks in anticipation of this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Miami Hurricanes taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Sun Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Miami Hurricane offense will take the field to get things started. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end,
Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick.
There might not be a hotter player right now in college football than this guy right here. He had 2 picks in their last game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability too.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Under fire. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early. Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll run the toss. Turning it on. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Miami. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off play action on first down. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points. They're going back to the ground.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Got it in the middle, it's Odom. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end. Get a nice positive game on the toss play.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as a deep. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
The Canes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Give to the back. They'll stop him just outside the 30 at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have... They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the outside to the left. Picks up the first down. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
It's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Working that left side now. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Canes want to move quickly. They'll send the tight end in motion. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd and goal for the offense. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sticky. Ripping through the defense. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal. I wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Back to throw, it's Klein. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first. formation move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So
breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the toss. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
No running room there. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. He'll set up to throw. Why not trying to get it in? Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And both sides of the ball.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Canes! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Unleashes one. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. And the Canes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire. And his first throw here is incomplete.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Off play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to... game, you've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Gets it out quickly. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Here's the pressure. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads it left. Final pass falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.